Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manifest their dreams effortlessly, while others work hard for years and never see results? The secret isn't about chasing your goals harder, it's about shifting how you understand time, energy, and creation itself. Today I'm going to show you how quantum manifestation works backwards, and why this approach is one of the most powerful ways to reprogram your subconscious mind, activate abundance, and live in a flow state where life seems to rearrange itself perfectly for you. Think of it this way. The future you're dreaming of isn't waiting far ahead. It already exists in the quantum field. Your job isn't to reach for it, your job is to align with it so that reality collapses backwards into your present moment. It may sound like science fiction, but modern neuroscience, quantum theory, and countless manifestation success stories point to this truth. And when you understand how to apply it step by step, you'll realize you don't have to wait for abundance. You can live as if it's already yours. In this video, we'll break this down into 30 actionable, powerful points, each designed to help you align with your future self and draw it backwards into today. Whether you're interested in meditation, the subconscious mind, or simply upgrading your mindset to attract wealth, love, health, or peace, these principles will open a completely new way of creating. So grab a notebook, open your mind, and let's dive into the first strategy for quantum manifestation. Most people think manifestation is about setting a goal and working toward it in the future. But backwards manifestation flips that perspective. Instead of chasing your dream, you recognize it already exists in the quantum field and let it flow backwards into your current reality. This is a radical shift because it means you're not waiting on time, you're collapsing time. The version of you who already has what you want is out there, and you simply need to align with it. Imagine you want financial abundance. Most people say, one day I'll have more money, and then I'll feel secure. Backwards manifestation says, feel secure now, embody security now, and money will flow to match that. By prioritizing the state of being over the external condition, you start to attract opportunities, ideas, and synchronicities that reflect your inner frequency. The subconscious mind plays a huge role here. If you keep reinforcing someday, your subconscious delays the experience. But if you tell it, I already am abundant, and life supports me now, your subconscious works in the background to align external reality with that belief. This is where meditation and affirmations help reprogram your mind. So the first step is simply awareness. Realize you're not moving forward toward your manifestation, you're drawing it backwards into you. This awareness alone can shift your energy immediately, because you stop acting from lack and start acting from wholeness. When you start backwards, the most powerful thing you can do is begin with the end in mind. This means imagining your desired reality as fully complete, every detail, every emotion, and then asking yourself, if this were already done, how would I think, act, and feel today? This flips the script from hoping to embodying. For instance, let's say you want to manifest a dream home. Instead of thinking, I'll get there one day, close your eyes and picture walking through the rooms right now. Feel your feet on the floor. Smell the fresh paint, hear the laughter of family inside. When you imprint your subconscious with vivid sensory details, your brain can't tell the difference between imagination and memory. It begins to accept this vision as real. This process rewires your mind so that your daily actions align with the outcome. If you feel like the kind of person who already lives in abundance, you'll naturally make different choices. Maybe you'll start saving with more confidence. Maybe you'll walk into spaces where opportunities exist. You stop acting desperate and start acting deliberate. A practical exercise, write down your dream as if it's already done. For example, I'm so grateful, I'm living in my dream home. Keep reading it every day until your subconscious believes it. The end pulls you forward, or rather it pulls itself backward into your present. Your future self is already real. They already live the life you're dreaming of. Backwards manifestation is about embodying that version of you today, instead of waiting. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with that future self, reality has no choice but to catch up. Let's take an example. If your future self is fit, healthy, and energized, don't wait until someday to act like that person. Embody them now. Walk with confidence. Choose healthier meals. Speak about yourself with pride and self-respect. By embodying these traits, you collapse the gap between who you are and who you want to be. The subconscious mind responds most strongly to identity. If you see yourself as someone who is trying to be successful, that's what you'll manifest: constant trying. But if you identify as someone who is successful now, even before results appear, the subconscious looks for ways to prove that identity true. That's why embodying your future self is more effective than forcing external results. Each morning ask yourself, how would my future self handle today? Then live it. Over time, these small shifts compound into massive transformations, and what you once considered the future starts appearing now. Manifestation is deeply connected to how you perceive time. Most of us think in linear terms. First I do this, then later I'll have that. But quantum manifestation invites you to collapse time. That means experiencing your desire now in thought and emotion, so your external timeline bends to meet that inner reality. Think about when you've been deeply in love, or lost in a creative flow state. Hours feel like minutes, and you lose track of time. This is what it feels like to collapse time. Your focus and energy are so aligned with the present moment that the future folds into it. Manifestation works the same way. For example, instead of saying, "One day I'll have my dream job," sit in meditation and experience the feelings of already having it. Your brain will fire the same neural pathways as if it were real. Your subconscious then seeks out evidence to confirm this timeline. The universe rearranges in ways that might surprise you, introducing chance meetings, unexpected calls, or sudden breakthroughs. To practice collapsing time, spend at least 5 minutes a day visualizing your future self as if now. Breathe deeply, let go of resistance, and feel it done. This is how you shift from waiting for the future to living it today. One of the biggest blocks in manifestation is obsessing over how things will happen. When you're fixated on how, you're essentially saying you don't trust the universe. Backwards manifestation requires faith that the quantum field is smarter than your logical mind. It already knows the fastest path to your desire. Take money, for example. If you constantly stress over how it will come, you're operating from scarcity. But if you focus on the feeling of abundance, unexpected sources often appear, maybe a refund, a side opportunity, or a new client. The how is none of your business. The energy you hold is. Think about it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check on its progress. You water it, trust it, and know it will grow. The same applies to manifestation. By releasing the how, you allow the subconscious mind and universal intelligence to work in harmony behind the scenes. I don't need to know how. I just need to know it's done. Repeat this whenever doubt creeps in. This detachment accelerates the backwards pull of your manifestation because you stop resisting the natural unfolding of events. When it comes to manifestation, emotion is everything. Think of your emotions as the broadcasting signal you send out to the universe. If you're constantly feeling fear, worry, or lack, you're broadcasting that frequency and attracting more of the same. But if you prioritize emotions like joy, gratitude, and abundance, you align with the reality you want, even before it appears. This is the foundation of backwards manifestation. Feel it first, then see it. For example, let's say you want more financial freedom. Instead of focusing on bills or stress, take 5 minutes to tune into the feeling of financial relief. Imagine the weight lifting off your shoulders. Feel gratitude for even the smallest signs of abundance, like a free coffee, a gift, or unexpected help. By focusing on the feeling of wealth rather than the absence of it, you begin to shift your vibration. Your subconscious mind responds most powerfully to emotions, not just words. That's why affirmations sometimes feel flat, unless they're backed by real feeling. When you repeat, "I am abundant," but still feel scarcity, your subconscious gets mixed signals. Instead, practice aligning your feelings with the reality you desire. Emotions are the fuel that make the subconscious believe the message is real. What's the frequency I'm broadcasting right now? If it doesn't match your desired future, shift it. Put on music that uplifts you. Move your body, laugh, or meditate. These emotional shifts may seem small, but they're powerful triggers for aligning with your future timeline. Journaling is one of the most effective ways to reprogram your subconscious mind, and scripting in reverse is a unique twist. Instead of writing your goals as if they're in the future, write them as if they've already happened and you're looking back. This activates the feeling that it's already done, which is the essence of backwards manifestation. For example, instead of writing, "I want to find my soulmate," you would write. "I'm so grateful I've found the love of my life. We met in such a magical way, and every day I feel more supported and cherished." Notice the difference. One is a wish, the other is a memory. Your subconscious mind processes memories much more powerfully than hopes, so it responds as though the event has already occurred. This technique not only raises your vibration, but also programs your mind to expect the reality you've described. When you write in reverse, you condition your brain to search for proof in your daily life. Suddenly, you'll notice synchronicities, opportunities, or people who align with your script. It feels as if reality is catching up to the story you've already written. Write a one-page journal entry dated 6 months from now. Describe your life exactly as you want it, with vivid details and gratitude. Write it as if you're looking back at all that's unfolded. Read it daily, and you'll start to notice your external world reshaping to match your inner script. At the heart of manifestation is the subconscious mind. It runs about 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs, which means if you don't reprogram it, you'll keep repeating the same old patterns. Backwards manifestation works because it speaks directly to the subconscious. It convinces your mind that the future has already happened, so it naturally begins creating evidence of that reality. Think of your subconscious as fertile soil. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, or someday, those are the crops you'll harvest. But if you plant seeds of certainty, abundance, and already done, you'll see those sprout instead. Affirmations, guided meditations, and visualization are powerful tools for planting these new seeds. The key is consistency. Daily repetition is what reprograms your neural pathways. For instance, if you've always believed money is hard to earn, your subconscious will sabotage opportunities that prove otherwise. But if you reprogram with affirmations like, "Money flows to me in expected and unexpected ways," and pair that with the feeling of abundance, your subconscious will start to look for ways to confirm that belief. You may suddenly notice new income streams, generous gestures, or creative ideas. Set aside 10 minutes before bed and right after waking up, the times when your subconscious is most suggestible. Repeat affirmations, or visualize your desired future as though it's already real. Over time, these moments accumulate into a deep subconscious shift that makes manifestation natural and effortless. Meditation is one of the most powerful ways to practice backwards manifestation because it helps you bypass the conscious mind and tap into the subconscious directly. In the stillness of meditation, you can access the quantum field, the space of infinite possibilities where your future already exists. By focusing on a desired reality in meditation, you collapse it into your present. Start by finding a quiet space and closing your eyes. Take deep, slow breaths until you feel relaxed. Then, instead of asking for your desire, imagine yourself already living it. Feel the emotions, see the images, and let your body experience the future now. This isn't daydreaming, it's rehearsing a new state of being until it becomes familiar. The more you practice this, the more your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. Neuroscientific research shows that the brain fires the same neural pathways during visualization as it does during real experiences. That means, when you meditate on your dream life, your brain is literally rewiring itself to match that reality. Set a goal to practice at least 10 minutes of quantum meditation daily. You don't need hours. Consistency is more important than duration. Over time, you'll notice your external reality shifting in surprising ways, as if your meditation is pulling your future backwards into today. Manifestation isn't just about thinking. It's about aligning your daily actions with your future self. But here's the trick. You don't need massive changes overnight. Backwards manifestation works best when you focus on micro shifts, small, consistent actions that reflect your desired reality now. If your future self is abundant, maybe your micro shift is to treat yourself with more respect today. That could mean organizing your wallet, tipping generously when you can, or keeping your space clean. These tiny behaviors signal to your subconscious, "I already live in abundance," and your subconscious begins to create opportunities that match. If your future self is healthy and vibrant, start with micro shifts, like drinking more water, taking a short walk, or replacing one processed snack with something fresh. These little steps may seem small, but they compound. The subconscious loves consistency more than intensity. It's better to take small aligned actions daily than one big unsustainable action once. What's one small action my future self would take today? Then do it. Over time, these micro shifts stack up, creating a powerful momentum that pulls your dream reality backwards into the present. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational states you can embody, and in backwards manifestation, we take it a step further. We give thanks for things before they manifest physically. This is what I call reverse gratitude. Instead of waiting until your desire arrives, you express genuine gratitude as though it's already here. The subconscious mind then treats this gratitude as proof that the reality is real. Here's a simple example. If you want to manifest a new job, instead of saying, "I'll be so grateful when I finally get that position," shift your words to, "I'm so grateful for my amazing new job that challenges me, supports me, and allows me to grow." By practicing this daily, you trick your subconscious into believing it has already happened. The energy you give off becomes magnetic. Think about the emotional difference. When you're grateful in advance, you radiate abundance instead of lack. People pick up on this energy, opportunities open up, and circumstances align. Gratitude is not just polite. It's a frequency that attracts more to be grateful for. This is why so many successful manifestors swear by gratitude journaling. Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for that haven't yet physically manifested. Feel the gratitude as deeply as you can. With consistency, you'll notice your life shifting, because the universe mirrors your grateful state by sending you what you've already thanked it for. Most of us are conditioned to believe that success comes only through hard work and struggle. While effort has its place, in manifestation, energetic alignment matters more than effort. Backwards manifestation teaches us that when your energy is aligned with your desire, things happen with flow and ease. When your energy is misaligned, even massive effort produces little result. Imagine rowing a boat against the current. That's what life feels like when you're trying to manifest through effort alone. Now imagine turning the boat around and letting the current carry you. That's energetic alignment. It feels effortless because you're moving in sync with the natural flow of the universe. If you want to manifest love, you don't need to spend every waking moment swiping on dating apps. Instead, align your energy with love, treat yourself with compassion, radiate kindness to others, and feel worthy of deep connection. From this aligned state, the right person shows up with much less effort. Am I forcing this, or am I flowing with it? If it feels like pushing uphill, step back and realign your energy through meditation, affirmations, or simple joy practices. When you prioritize energetic alignment, effort becomes inspired action, small steps that yield big results. One of the most practical ways to embody backwards manifestation is to live as if. This doesn't mean pretending or faking. It means stepping into the energy of your desired reality before it physically shows up. Living as if programs your subconscious to normalize that reality, which speeds up the manifestation process. If you want to manifest wealth, how would a wealthy version of you behave? Maybe they dress a little more confidently, walk with their shoulders back, or manage money with more organization. You don't need to spend recklessly or fake luxury. Just embody the energy of someone who feels financially secure. If your goal is to become a successful speaker, start speaking as if you already are one. Record short videos, practice articulating your ideas, or share insights with friends confidently. The more you act as if you're already successful, the more your subconscious rewires to believe it. Opportunities will begin to align with that belief. So today, choose one small area where you can live as if. Ask yourself, how would my future self move through this day? Then practice it. Over time, these consistent choices create an energetic match between your present and your future. Manifestation often begins with small signs before the big results show up. These signs are evidence that your reality is shifting backwards into alignment. The challenge is, most people dismiss them as coincidences. By noticing and celebrating these early signs, you amplify them and build momentum. If you're manifesting financial abundance, maybe you find a random coin on the street, or someone buys you a coffee. Instead of brushing it off, celebrate it. Say, "Thank you, universe. I see the evidence that abundance is flowing to me." By honoring these micro-manifestations, you train your subconscious to expect more. Think of it like tuning a radio. At first you may hear static, but as you adjust, the signal becomes clearer. Early signs are like the static. They're proof you're getting closer to the right frequency. The more you recognize them, the stronger your alignment becomes, and the bigger manifestations flow naturally. So make it a daily practice. Each night write down any small evidence you noticed that day. It could be a compliment, a synchronicity, or a feeling of clarity. These moments may seem small, but they are stepping stones that prove the backwards process is working. One of the most common blocks to manifestation is impatience. We set an intention, and if it doesn't show up immediately, we start doubting. But quantum manifestation isn't bound by our human clocks. When you detach from time and trust the process, you remove resistance and allow your desire to flow backwards into the present. Think of a farmer who plants seeds. They don't dig them up every day to check progress. They trust nature's timing. Your manifestations work the same way. If you keep checking when it will arrive, you send a signal of doubt. But if you trust it's already on its way, you relax and let the process unfold naturally. If you're manifesting love, avoid thoughts like, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" Instead, live fully in the present. Enjoy your life, and continue aligning with the energy of love. The less you obsess over the timeline, the faster it often arrives because resistance is gone. My timing is divine timing. What's meant for me cannot be late. Repeat this whenever impatience creeps in. By releasing the pressure of the clock, you allow your subconscious and the universe to arrange the perfect unfolding of your manifestation. At the core of every manifestation journey lies one crucial step: rewiring limiting beliefs. Your subconscious mind runs on old programming, much of which you inherited from childhood, society, or past experiences. If those beliefs say, "I'm not good enough," "money is hard to earn," or "love never lasts for me," then no matter how much you visualize, you'll keep bumping into those invisible walls. Backwards manifestation can't take root if your subconscious is still running outdated software. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts and stories you repeat. Do you constantly say, "I can't afford that," or "I'm just unlucky"? These phrases reveal beliefs that need reprogramming. Once you identify them, you can start replacing them with empowering alternatives. For example, swap, "I'll never be successful," with "Success is my natural state, and opportunities flow to me." It's not about lying to yourself. It's about choosing a new story. Remember, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. When you consistently feed it new beliefs, it begins to accept them as truth. Over time, your actions and external reality shift to match. Create a belief replacement list. For every limiting belief you notice, write a new empowering belief next to it. Read this list daily. This simple practice slowly rewires your subconscious, clearing space for backwards manifestation to work without resistance. Affirmations are a classic tool for manifestation, but to make them powerful, you need to use them quantum style. That means speaking them in the present tense, infused with strong emotion, as if they're already real. This way, your subconscious doesn't treat them as wishes, it treats them as facts. Instead of saying, "I will be wealthy someday," say, "I am wealthy now, and abundance flows to me with ease." Notice how the shift in wording pulls the future into the present. The second statement sends a clear message to your subconscious that wealth is your current reality. Pair it with genuine gratitude and excitement, and you supercharge its impact. They repeat affirmations mechanically, without feeling, but words without emotion don't penetrate the subconscious. To use quantum affirmations effectively, pause after each one and truly feel the state of having it now. Smile, breathe deeply, and embody the emotion of completion. Action step: choose 3 powerful affirmations aligned with your desires. Say them every morning and evening, but don't just recite them. Live them. Feel the joy, freedom, or peace they represent. Over time, you'll notice your energy shift and external circumstances reflecting your new state. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in manifestation, but many people scatter their focus across too many scenarios. A stronger method is to create a single visualization anchor, a vivid, repeatable scene that represents your fulfilled desire. This anchor becomes your go-to mental image, strengthening the signal you send to the universe. If your goal is financial freedom, maybe your visualization anchor is sitting at your laptop, checking your bank account, and seeing more than enough money. Imagine the numbers clearly, feel the relief in your chest, and smile as though it's real. The more vividly you repeat this scene, the more your subconscious locks onto it. Think of it like branding your subconscious. Just like a logo represents a company, your visualization anchor represents your dream. Each time you revisit it, you reinforce the belief that it's real. This consistency is what collapses time and pulls your manifestation backwards into today. Choose one anchor scene for your main desire. Keep it simple and repeat it daily for at least 30 days. The repetition will hardwire it into your subconscious, and you'll start noticing reality bending to match your vision. Your identity, who you believe you are, is the foundation of your manifestation. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest who you are. If you see yourself as someone who's always struggling, no technique will stick until you shift that identity. Backwards manifestation works best when you claim the identity of your future self now. For instance, if you want to become a confident leader, stop calling yourself shy or unworthy. Begin saying, "I am a confident magnetic leader who inspires others." At first it might feel unnatural, but the more you embody this identity, the more your subconscious aligns with it. Over time you'll naturally start acting, speaking, and making choices like a leader. Think about actors. They embody roles so deeply that their subconscious accepts it, and their body language, tone, and habits change. You can do the same with your desired self. Step into the role of your future self until it becomes your truth. Write down 3 I am statements that define your future identity. Repeat them daily, but more importantly, live them. Ask yourself, what would a person with this identity do today? Then take that action. Soon your outer world will mirror your inner identity. One of the most enjoyable ways to practice backwards manifestation is by living in flow state. Flow is when you're fully immersed in the present moment, energized, focused, and inspired. In this state, resistance disappears, creativity skyrockets, and you align naturally with the quantum field. When you live in flow, your desires manifest more smoothly, because you're not forcing, you're allowing. Think about moments when you've been so engaged in something you love that time seemed to vanish. Maybe you were painting, writing, playing music, or even having a deep conversation. That timeless feeling is the essence of flow, and it's exactly how quantum manifestation works. When you're in flow, you collapse time, making your future feel like now. The subconscious loves flow because it bypasses self-doubt and fear. In flow, you're not overthinking, you're simply being. And manifestation responds to being more than doing. This is why so many breakthroughs happen when you're relaxed, joyful, and immersed in something meaningful. Identify activities that put you in flow and make them part of your routine. It could be creative work, exercise, meditation, or even cooking. The more you live in flow, the easier it becomes to embody your future self and draw that reality backwards into the present. One of the biggest blocks to manifestation is attachment. When you constantly obsess over when and how your desire will show up, you're signaling to your subconscious that you don't already have it. That energy of lack keeps the manifestation stuck in the future instead of pulling it backwards into your now. Detachment doesn't mean giving up on your desire. It means trusting it's already yours. Think of planting a seed. Once you put it in the soil, you don't keep digging it up to check if it's growing. You water it, give it sunlight, and trust the process. Your desires work the same way. When you're detached, you allow them to grow in the unseen until they sprout into your reality. This shift is powerful because it frees your energy. Instead of worrying, you focus on being present, joyful, and aligned. That's when the universe has room to surprise you with opportunities you couldn't have forced into existence. Detachment creates space for magic. Every time you feel desperate for your manifestation, remind yourself, it's already done. Then redirect your energy to something that brings you joy. This reinforces trust and keeps your vibration high, which accelerates the manifestation process. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift into the vibration of already having. When you're grateful, you tell your subconscious, "I already have everything I need." This flips manifestation backwards, because instead of longing, you're celebrating completion. The universe responds by giving you more to be grateful for. Here's the thing, most people only practice gratitude when something big happens. But real power comes from noticing the small things, the warmth of your coffee, a smile from a stranger, or even the fact that you're alive today. This mindset tells your subconscious that abundance is everywhere. The gratitude multiplier works because what you focus on expands. If you constantly complain, you multiply problems. But if you consistently give thanks, you multiply blessings. It's not just spiritual, it's psychological. Gratitude rewires your brain to scan for positives, which attracts more positive experiences. Start a daily gratitude practice. Each morning or night, write down 5 things you're thankful for, and don't just list them, feel the appreciation. This emotional charge multiplies the energy and strengthens your manifestation frequency. Another cornerstone of backwards manifestation is acting as if. This means living today as though your desire is already real. You're not pretending, you're aligning your behaviors, choices, and energy with your future self. The subconscious mind responds by normalizing that reality. If you want financial abundance, start treating yourself as someone who already manages money wisely. Maybe you open a savings account, invest in learning a new skill, or even dress in a way that makes you feel abundant. These actions send powerful signals to your subconscious that abundance is part of your identity. Every great achievement starts with someone embodying it before the world recognized it. Athletes train like champions before winning titles. Entrepreneurs think like millionaires before making millions. By acting as if, you collapse the gap between who you are now and who you're becoming. Ask yourself daily, what would my future self do in this situation? Then make one small choice, aligned with that answer. Over time, those small actions create massive shifts, bringing your manifestation closer. Meditation is one of the most powerful ways to access backwards manifestation because it allows you to bypass the noisy conscious mind and drop directly into the subconscious. When you meditate, you enter brainwave states where reprogramming becomes easier and alignment with the quantum field feels natural. Instead of using meditation only for relaxation, use it intentionally for manifestation. Visualize your desires as already complete during your practice. Feel the emotions of gratitude, love, and fulfillment, as though you're living that reality right now. In meditation, time doesn't exist, so your future becomes your present. Even a few minutes daily can shift your vibration. Consistency is more important than duration. Over time, meditation rewires your nervous system to stay calm, focused, and receptive, which creates fertile ground for manifestation. It's like tuning your inner radio to the frequency of your desires. Set aside 10 minutes each morning or evening for manifestation, meditation. Focus on your breath, quiet your mind, then immerse yourself in the feeling of already having your desire. This daily practice builds alignment and accelerates backwards manifestation. Writing is a powerful manifestation tool because it combines thought, emotion, and physical action. Journaling allows you to speak directly to your subconscious and rewire it with new beliefs. When you write as if your desires are already real, you strengthen the backwards pull of manifestation. One method is scripting. Instead of writing about what you want, write about your day as though your dream has already manifested. Today I woke up in my dream home, felt the sunlight on my face, and checked my bank account with gratitude. This tricks your subconscious into believing the future is now. Another method is affirmation journaling. Write down your empowering I am statements repeatedly. This repetition drills them deep into your subconscious, slowly replacing old beliefs with new ones. The physical act of writing makes it stick more than just thinking. Spend 10 minutes daily, scripting your ideal reality in the present tense. Do this consistently for 30 days. You'll notice not only a shift in your mindset, but also in how reality begins to bend toward your words.